Hello and welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is a channel dedicated to mindful makeup consumption, and today I'm going to talk to you about makeup products that I've repurposed. By repurposed products, I mean products that I'm using as something different to what they were originally marketed as. Most of the makeup that I'm wearing today on my face consists of such repurposed products. I don't think anything that I'm going to show you today is groundbreaking or never been done before, but some of it might be new to you, so if it inspires you to find another use for a product that you've been thinking of binning, that would be great. So let's start. First off, I don't even know if this could be called repurposing, as lots of people are doing it, but let's talk about using eyeshadow as an eyeliner. In my particular case, I'm using this eyeshadow, a green-blue eyeshadow, as an eyeliner today. And this is how I use most of my dark blue-green eyeshadows. And here is why. A few years ago, when I was getting into makeup and building up my makeup collection, I bought a few palettes that contained this type of colors, and I do like blue. And also I'm supposed to be able to wear blue eyeshadows because I have brown eyes. You can find this advice over and over again, that if you have brown eyes you should wear blue because blue makes your eyes pop or whatever. But not enough people talk about the fact that you also need to take into consideration your complexion and your features to make eyeshadow color work for you. In my particular case, I have dark brown eyes. They're so dark that in certain lighting they look black. But I also have very pale skin. So when blended out, most blue, dark blue, greenish blue, whatever type of dark blue eyeshadow there is, when blended out, it just gives me a shiner. It doesn't look good on me. And also the contrast between the dark blue eyeshadow and how pale my skin is in combination with my features makes things look very harsh. And what I mean by my features is I have sharp features, maybe not right now because I'm pregnant, but normally, you know, I have a long face, I have a long nose. So when you take all of that into consideration, dark blue is just not flattering on me as an eyeshadow, and I'm afraid that's that. But I do like dark blue, even though dark blue doesn't like me back. So the way for me to use these eyeshadows is as an eyeliner, and I think it looks a lot better this way. And I do it by spraying them with Fix Plus and using a pencil brush. Next up is another rather conventional way to repurpose makeup, and it's by using highlighter as eyeshadows. I have these three Fenty highlighters, and I actually bought all of them with the intention of using them as eyeshadow because these colors are gorgeous, but on my skin, again, they look like different shades of bruise. I do enjoy them as eyeshadow though, and today in my inner corner I'm wearing Minted Mojito as my inner corner highlight. Speaking of complexion products being used as eyeshadows, I use almost the entire Revolution Ultra Contour palette as an eyeshadow palette, with the exception of this highlighter here, which I can still use as a highlighter. The rest I don't use on my face, I use on my eyes, and it works for me as an everyday eyeshadow palette. I'm wearing it today. This eyeshadow, okay, so it's actually not an eyeshadow, right? This highlighter, this one here, is quite lackluster applied on its own. So again, I spray it with Fix Plus, and it does the trick. And the reason why I'm not using it for its intended purpose is because I gave up the idea of contouring a long time ago. So apart from the eyeliner, this is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. This powder to set the primer, this one, and this one. Now on to something a bit less conventional that I learned from Reddit. A couple of months ago, a Redditor wrote in, I think, Panporn, that they were able to use up this Stila Correct and Perfect palette by using the corrector shades as blusher, and I decided to give it a try, and it seems to work for me too. It gives me kind of like a coral orange type of cheek, which I can work with. It's quite interesting. I don't have anything else in my collection. I don't have a blusher that looks like that, and I rather like it. So this is thanks to Reddit. I don't know if crediting a Redditor on YouTube is a thing, but I'm sure that you can find the post. It's from a couple of months ago if you're interested. Now on to lips. What I'm wearing on my lips today is actually not a lipstick. It's this eyeshadow from the Urban Decay Vice Reloaded palette. It's called Gash, and the reason why I'm not using it on my eyes is because I don't like the way it looks when applied as eyeshadow. It blends out kind of like rusty, muddy, and I just don't like the way it looks on my eyes. But I do like how it looks on my lips applied as lipstick. So the way I do it is, first I use a lip balm, this one by Frank Body, and then I apply the eyeshadow with this brush, which I think, yeah, it's called Cream Shader. Of course you need the lip balm so the eyeshadow has something to cling to, but I think it shouldn't be the type of glossy, very shiny, thick lip balm, kind of like a lip gloss that moves around, because it will cause the eyeshadow to move around as well. Another eye product that I'm using as a lip product is this eye gloss by Estee Lauder in collaboration with Violette. I used to watch Violette a lot, and I bought this eye gloss, and let me tell you that I don't like it one bit as an eye product, because it makes whatever eyeshadow or whatever you have on your eyes slide and move around, and you end up looking like a mess. In 5 minutes or even less. So I get that this is an editorial kind of product and blah blah, but if you're going to be offering to the public something called eye gloss, I think you should make sure that it works at least a little bit better than regular Vaseline, right? And I don't see how this one does. So I'm not using it on my eyes because I live a normal life and I still want to look presentable, you know, 5 minutes after I've applied makeup. And this one is probably good for a photo shoot or something, something like that. And it just doesn't work for me. And frankly, I don't know which regular person it would work for. If you just want to apply makeup and look good 5 minutes after you've applied it. So the way I use this is as a lip gloss. It's fine to use like that. I'm not wearing it today because I already have enough product on my lips, and I don't want this to cause my eyeshadow used as lipstick to slide around. But applied on top of a matte lipstick, this is an okay product. And finally, something that I've already talked about on my channel a few videos ago is this nail varnish, which is actually an Essie top coat mixed with Guerlain, eye kohl. I used to have this eye kohl by Guerlain, and it was a very fine product, but I would have been able to use it up if I had used it consistently every day or almost every day for years, and I only used it occasionally. So I used it for years, probably until I noticed that it was starting to irritate my eyes. So that's when I mixed it with the top coat and started using it as nail varnish, and I really like it. So those were my repurposed makeup products. I hope I was able to give you some ideas, but I just want to say that I'm not saying that everyone should be repurposing their makeup products. If you have a makeup item that you don't enjoy using and repurposing it would make you feel kind of cheap or petty or miserable, please do yourself a favor and just chuck it, because makeup is meant to be enjoyed and you shouldn't be punishing yourself for a bad purchasing decision or a product that ended up not being suitable for you by trying to use it up at all costs. So please have this in mind. If, however, using up your makeup gives you a strong sense of satisfaction, as it does to me, why don't you subscribe to my channel? I have a project called Use It All Up, and I'm trying to use up my entire makeup collection such as it was at the beginning of 2020. So you might find that interesting. That's all for today. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end of this video. Enjoy wearing your makeup, enjoy repurposing your makeup products if that's your thing. Enjoy living your life. Thank you once again. See you soon. Bye-bye.